Hi guys and welcome, and I'm fully aware that we are starting 5 minutes early, and the reason for that is simply that I have to get this off my chest. I hate Civilization 4 and I hate Epic for bringing it out for absolutely no money at all. God damn it. I'm so tired today. I was up last night till 5 in the morning, so I've slept for like 4 hours. And then I forced myself to go to bed because I couldn't do just one more move in Civilization. It's horrible. I love the game and I hate it for that reason. How are you guys doing? Everyone good? It's Sunday. It's 1 in the afternoon here, 1 p.m. Sun is shining. I checked. Apparently it's shining and it seems to be pretty warm outside as well. But I immediately shut down the windows again because I don't want to know. And besides, the sun is too bright. I can't look at it. So we're gonna pull through today. Probably this is gonna take about 3 hours to complete, maybe 4. And yeah, then I'm gonna go back to Civilization because I have almost conquered all of England. I actually took London last night before I went to bed. So I have London. I'm playing as a Salaman, by the way. Yeah. Hi guys, good to see so many of you here. Captain Chaos, Civilization is pure addiction. Yeah, it is. It definitely is. That is the problem with the game. It's raining where you are, Thailand. I'm sorry to hear that. Maybe if it was sunny you wouldn't be here, so maybe I'm glad it's raining. I don't know. Before we start, because we still have 4 minutes to go before we start hauling, the Hunger Games Convoy, if you haven't signed up for it already, do it today. And I know it's on the 9th of August, so it feels like we have a lot of time. And that is true. But at the same time, we need to secure the server as quickly as possible. Because if we do not get the server, and we need 100 people signing up, if we don't have the server before anyone else gets to 100 for the very same day, no server for us. And we're gonna need the server the entire day. So there is no let's reschedule either, because it's a huge convoy with a ton of people involved already. Viva CC, their convoy control, which I'm using for this event, like my other events, have more than 40 people working. That, and many of them, most of them perhaps even, will take part in the convoy as convoy control. So it's not like I just find some other slot in my calendar. There's another 40 people as well that needs to find a spot in their calendar where they can do it. So if it doesn't happen on the 9th, it's because we don't have enough people signing up, because still have plenty of time to do that. We don't. Yeah, Thailand, you gotta sign up today. I checked this morning, we have now 30 people plus who have signed up. And we don't need more than 100. I'm gonna stop nagging about this once we have 100 people who have signed up. But until then, I'm gonna nag on about it every time I do a live stream. I'm probably gonna put it in the front of all my videos as well, and probably in the middle of them as well, just to you gotta sign up. And you gotta hit the like button, and you have got to hit the subscribe button and the notification button, and not the dislike button. You don't have to touch that one, but all the other buttons, just press them. And let's see, we still have 2 minutes, but I think we can at least start talking about what we did yesterday. We started in Quito, and here it is, in the most northern parts of Pan America. We hauled all the way down to Antofagasta, and that took more than 5 hours just to reach this destination. So we did 4,500 kilometers yesterday in 6 hours. You can't go that fast with this truck and this terrain. You'll see some of it, maybe not. It looks way easier here than it actually is. Let's find some of the tricky parts. Can't find any tricky parts. There we have one. It doesn't look too bad, but it's actually horrible with double trailers. Is it possible to deactivate the dislike button? That would be great. Or, you know what? Actually, I'm just fine having the dislike button there. Dislike as much as you want. Please leave a comment about why, so that I can improve. That would be even better if you have to, at least for the dislikes, tell us why you disliked it. I honestly don't care. I'm fine with having dislikes. But sometimes I gotta say, I wonder why I got a dislike, especially when yesterday's event we had, I think we had 5 dislikes even before we started. How can you possibly think I've screwed up so horribly that I deserve a dislike even before I've started hauling? I don't know, but that happened. Not today though, and I'm very happy for that. At least I got a chance to prove myself today, which I obviously did yesterday as well. We had no accidents, we had no teleports, it was just pure gold the entire time, no minor problems whatsoever, none of that. Did I miss some fun stuff this morning, Bengan? What did I miss? I guess it's on Row Extended Forum, and I guess I have to log on to that later on. I got a spam from a guy there yesterday, Bengan. But we can talk about that after. It's now officially 1 a.m. Yeah, I wish. 1 p.m. So it's time to start. We're going to haul 3,000 kilometers today down to Quellon. We have some 44 hours probably to make it. We won't. Oh, and one more thing. I've added links to both my EAA setup. So you have links to the JL trucks in the video that I've linked to in this video description, to JL trucks mods, and also how I've set it all up. And I accidentally said that the truck I'm using costs 25 euros. That's bullshit. It doesn't cost 25 euros at all. It costs 25 real, which is 5 euros. In my defense, it's been a while since I bought it. And yeah, 25 real, not euro, is the price for the truck. So it's very cheap, because that is about 5 euros. 5 euros only. So for 10 euros you get Row Extended premium membership and this truck. It's just a little bit difficult to order this one and get the updates, but you get lifetime updates of the truck as well. Let's jump in, see what we got. I need to, just before we start, I need to move this one a little bit further forward. There we go, much better. We're still hauling 65 tons of carrots, and I still haven't shaved. I'm not gonna do that until there's a... Why? Oh. And I won't shave until there's a vaccine for COVID-19. We're still running traffic set to 3. And yeah, I think we also have 2K today. So 1440p should be the top resolution today, actually. Let me know if I'm wrong on that again. But I'm quite curious as to whether we actually have 1440p now. I think we do. I missed kindergarten. Actually, yeah. I stayed at home with my mother when I was a child. I missed kindergarten entirely. Now twice, apparently. I gotta go back and take a look at that later. Yes, we do have 1440p today. Oh, yes. That only took 3 streams to get that right. Well, next up is 4K, which I'll do as soon as I have a new monitor that supports 4K. I can tell already, because I'm running this in... I have a full HD monitor only, so 1980, 1020, and well, it can't do 4K. So what my graphics cards do now is to, well, it pumps out 1440p and then converts it down to 1080. So basically 2 times 2K. And I'm running that at a smooth 60 frames per second, so no problems running it at 4K once I have a 4K monitor. You're watching it in 144p. That is horrible, Thanos. Gotta check your internet, dude, because everyone else apparently seems to be able to run it in 1440p instead. So I think it's on your side. Well, I also need a new webcam so that I can show you the glory of my beard in 4K instead. Right now, thanks to COVID-19, you can't buy webcams whatsoever in Sweden. They're completely sold out literally everywhere. All the bad ones and unfortunately all the good ones are gone. You changed it to 144p on purpose, Thanos. Man, you're a masochist. Oh, come on! How I'm doing, Tashinga? Thank you. I'm doing great. I'm doing very, very good, especially now that I know that we actually have 1440p. I was doing good prior to that as well, but I will admit that I am a little bit tired. I got 4 hours of sleep. Thanks to Civilization 4. Thank you, Sid Meier. I don't like you anymore. Sid Meier, that is. Not you, Tashinga. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Those Joker trucks, I'm getting tired of them already. What I want, Thanos? Oh, I don't know. Probably a Logitech that's able to do at least full HD, preferably 4K. I mean, right now I can't even get a 720 camera, which is what I have now. But yeah, I'd like to have a 4K camera, a good one. I've always used Logitech's cameras for some reason, so I guess I want a preferably 4K Logitech camera. But I'm gonna settle for a full HD only right now because 720p isn't really doing it for me anymore. Avar, don't worry, dude. We're gonna complete this today. We only have 2,964 kilometers to go. We should be done in like 4 hours or so. Yeah, cameras are... It seems to like cameras are sold out all over Europe. So, yeah. Hi Stavi, welcome. And welcome to everyone else who's just joined. Thank you so much for being here. And check out the video description if you have any questions about what the truck is. what the traffic I'm using is, what graphic settings I'm using, all of that. I've linked to it in the video description today. So if you have any questions about the game and what I'm using here, just check out the video description. And that includes my PC and how that setup looks. There's a link to my Discord server in the video description, and on the Discord server I have all the information about my rig, or my rigs actually, and yeah, check it out. Yes, Marco, I'm gonna update my map combos, both of them, both the global and the Eurasia edition, with the new version of Turkey. And also for the global edition, there's now a road connection from Great Step to Ross, and I'll add that one as well. Ultra HD is 1080. HD is 720p. I have no idea who came up with that stupid idea to actually call a 720p a HD camera. So Ultra HD is the actual HD 1080. I know I can use my camera on the cell phone instead. I want a permanent setup. I don't want something that works 95% of the time. It's bad enough as it is whenever I have the smallest kind of problem. Because no one likes that when there's a problem during a live stream. So I want something that always works. So for instance, my Stream Deck is running on an Android tablet. That now actually works 100% of the time. There was an update to Stream Deck the other day, but just up until a week ago or so, it only worked 95% of the time, which was absolutely horrible. Because you never knew when it was actually going to work and when it was just going to bug out, which it did a couple of times. Yes, Captain Chaos, the Nazca lines are in the desert. You weren't here yesterday, apparently, when we went past them. MSC laptops, they are fine, but seriously, Anders, are you absolutely certain you're gonna do ETS2 on a laptop? Well, obviously you are, because you're gonna do it from the truck. Anders is a trucker, by the way. Hi, Olaf. It's a beautiful day, isn't it? As you can see outside, we have a clear blue sky, and it's not that hot. What's the temperature? I can't see the temperature. Well, it's not that hot outside. Alex, you'll find the road connection to Ross on Row Extended forum. I think that's just a coincidence, Captain Chaos, with the traffic there being military. We didn't see much of that yesterday. Maybe it's because we're in Chile. I don't know. And no, I'm not using Tobii eye tracker today either. I'm still using my Track IR. Sorry, Trackhat clip. The Tobii is still behind the tablet. So it wouldn't recognize anything. It would probably think my eyes are looking in that direction. Yes, Siberia map when it comes out. Around the same time we have the first version of Siberia map. I'm guessing we have the updated version of Volga map as well. And so there you have two reasons why we shouldn't use ROS on map combos. SCM by the SZM, by the way, when that one comes out, updated for 137, there's a third reason why we shouldn't use ROS. Yeah, there you go. HD Ready was used so companies could sell their 720p TVs for more money. Yeah, total scam. Why don't we try that, Panda? Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Breaking. Ha! Which proves that driving in South America is very easy. Close, but no contact. Thanos? That's a horrible idea. No. I disagree with Thanos. God damn it. Come on. How about now? No. We're never gonna get past these guys. Yes, of course, Captain Chaos. I had my mechanics working on it all night. So it's optimized for Chile now. Hi Tigra, welcome. Thank you for the like, dude. I gotta say that through yesterday and with the different the ever-changing. Oh my, come on! Seriously, stop doing that. No one would actually do like that in real life. What I was gonna say is that regarding the quality of EAA, I gotta say that it felt, at least like yesterday, that most of you still enjoy EAA despite the slightly changing quality from time to time on the map. Maybe most of you actually likes EAA, even though my feeling is that most people so far have said that they're not enjoying EAA. Because I do enjoy EAA. I like hauling here. Oh, Thailand, that's wonderful. I'm very happy to hear that. It took 8 months. Jesus. When I was younger, I spent almost a year in hospital. No, not the psychiatric ward. I was actually sick. Believe it or not. And I gotta tell you, Thailand, be prepared. It's gonna be hard work getting back and actually working. Just be ready for it and bite into it. You can make it, you can pull through, but it's gonna be a fight to get back working full time again. Even if we probably feel more than ready for it. At least that's what it was like for me. It was a fight. Kelsiger, what is the title of this stream? It's ETS2 1.37, isn't it? Yes, EAA do work with 137. There is an updated version now, 5.4.1, and yeah, you'll find a link to it in the video description. The windmills, well, I have children, so I'm gonna give them a 10 out of 10. You suggest retirement chaos? I'd love retirement. I wish I could retire. I'd have like 20 years. No, 15, 16, 17 years until I can retire. I want to do that now and spend all my time doing this. Well, not this haul, but hauling on EAA and ATS. And ATS, of course. Yeah, the financial situation isn't great for anyone after 8 months. It's I can imagine. What is that hand doing there? What the? Oh, we gotta pull over, have a look at this. What is this? Anyone know what this is? I'm pretty sure it's something you can find here, IRL. Where did it go? Where did I go? There we go. Well, it's a good thing it was that finger and not the one in the middle. Anyone know what that is? Arias is here. Please leave. It's a Monty Python from Flying Circus. That's pretty good description, actually. Why? Is there a sign somewhere? There was a sign over here. Where's my truck? There it is. Escultura. Sculpture. Yeah, it's a sculpture. Checks out. That's accurate. Huh. Well, what do you know? I'm pretty sure it's something that actually exists out there in the desert. Oh man, you're slow. Thank you. Is it the Atacama Desert Hand Hydrogurum? Is that what it's called? Well, the name of the thing doesn't leave much to the to your imagination. The finger is pointing at you, Arias, wondering when you are going to start working on another big project called Ross RSK, probably. Awesome. I knew it, so it exists. And I guess it's pointing to God, which kinda equals Arias in the world of map creation. Oh, that's right, it's Project Ross now, is it? It's not RSK anymore, it's Project Ross. Mano del Desierto. Cool. The Mano del Desierto is a large-scale sculpture of a hand located in the Atacama Desert in Chile, about 60 kilometers to the south and east of the city of Antofagasta and the Pan American Highway. Thank you, guys. It's probably something the Pastafarians put up there. And it's already 5 in the afternoon. We gotta find somewhere to sleep for the night. I'm sorry to hear that, Thailand, but I'm glad the bank was playing nice with you. Hopefully you'll be able to buy a new one once you get back to work. Well, it's better than nothing, Arias, so I guess it's official then. You are working on Project Ross. Bushes and signs. I still have the red lips. I was trying to look at the camera. Well, I gotta work on how to get the lipstick off then, I guess. I'm red even. Well, there you go. I need a new webcam. For crying out loud. Yeah, and I think the beaver had an accident. It was bleeding. So I tried to take care of it. No! Oh, Thanos was joking! Well, we have a joke for you as well, Thanos. Ban him, guys! I guess it is Thailand. Sometimes honesty pays off. But don't make it a habit. And we definitely need to find somewhere to take a break. Like here's a straight road, so let's see if we can fix the daylight problem. Whoa! 4 in the morning. There we go. Good morning, everyone. Oh, we're gonna be late. We are not gonna make it on time. Hi Mutasin, welcome. Hit the gas, dude. I'm flooring it. I'm gonna need one of those pedal cams that the racers have, just to prove that I'm flooring it. Well, I'm not flooring it right now, but I am flooring it. Ah, this is taking forever. I won't make it. I won't. Oh, it's braking, so I will have to do it. It's so frustrating when this happens. Seriously. Seriously, dude. Come on. Don't do this at home, folks. That was too close. Way too close. 65 tons today. And I didn't crash. Yeah, the yellow cars, yellow lights thing, that is caused by JL truck. There's nothing I can do about it. I'll accept the lights there. I love the traffic, so I'm not gonna change it. I'm hauling carrots, 65 tons of them. Carrots are heavy, apparently. So, yeah, 65 tons. Do the pedals overlay thing work with old setup like mine at G25? Hi James, do you want to see the map? Did you know the sun is warm? Yeah, let's have a look at the map once we get past this guy, because I'm really getting tired of sitting behind him. Hello Mr. Iveco, get out of the way. There's a proper truck coming. Thank you. Appreciate it. There we go. Let's have a look at the map. We've been doing this for 30 minutes now. We've done almost we've done 400 kilometers in 30 minutes. That's not bad at all. So we have all the way down to Quellon. We should be, yeah, there it is. You can actually see the rest of the haul on the map now, finally. So 2,500 kilometers to go. What was the name of that Wii game? That was some... It wasn't Vanking Vabbits, it was called something else. With these crazy rabbits that stole everything. I can't remember. Oh, I'm sorry, did I hurt your feelings, Thailand? There are proper Ivecos as well, but that wasn't one of them. Hi MRT. The horn sounds like, and why do people care about the horns? How often do you hear a truck driver actually honking the horn? I'm gonna say I've heard that never. Except on construction sites. But that's another thing. This is a lovely place. I'm very happy I don't live in. Let's see, can we do this one as well? Maybe. Coming through. That is respect. That's a great truck. Whoa. Looks like that trailer is made of wood. Is it made of wood? It looks like it. DLCs for EAA, all of them, all 6 of them. Well, sure, you can buy Logitech webcams in Denmark, Anders. When will that camera be delivered? Is the question. I can buy them here too, or order them, but we can't actually have them in our hands until in another 14 days. They will get a small shipment. No, I won't do it on the right side of the traffic, because that could be dangerous. Everything else I've done so far has been very safe, of course, but going past them on the right side, dangerous. Bienvenido a Provincia de Chanaral. And bienvenido is that goodbye and thank you for being here. So we left Atacama, I guess. Or the province of Atacama. Entering Cuesta. And we have some interesting roads ahead now, so I'm gonna focus a little bit on the roads. The goal for me personally today is, well, it's no longer making it on time. It's making it without crashing or teleporting today. Bienvenido is welcome. Okay, no. Obviously, James, I do not speak Portuguese. I can say despacito, though, but I guess that's more or less all I can say. And I'm not really sure what despacito means, even. MRT, my graphic settings? No. I'm running the game in 4K, and I have prepared for the question of what graphic settings I'm using. There's a link in the video description. If you're asking, you didn't check the video description. Yeah, unfortunately, Despacito is the most viewed video. Is it the most viewed video even? Despacito means slowly. Okay. I don't do slowly, so no Despacito for me. Bengan, I'm dying to, I have an idea of what you're talking about there. I think I know where and what topic was locked. Wow. Yeah, lots of businesses have gone bankrupt this year. 2020 is a year we shall not remember. I will remember it though as the best year for me ever on YouTube. My second year or so. Perhaps, but still. Great year. So far. Speaking of great things, welcome if you recently joined us. And I hope you are enjoying the stream, and if you are, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, subscribe as well, and check out the video description if you have any questions, and sign up for our convoy on the 9th of August. And since I'm such a nice guy, we have decided, me and Viva, to actually have a 30-minute break during the convoy on the 9th of August. Because apparently some people need to eat. I don't know if that is a fact, but that is what I've been told by Viva. Their CC apparently needs food from time to time. So there will be a 30-minute break. Not for me though, I'll be live streaming even during the break. Because I'm a wombat, we don't have to eat. But everyone else will get a 30-minute break either in... We haven't decided on whether it's going to be Rotterdam or Graz, but there will be a 30-minute break. So, yeah. Be thankful. You just saw a ferry in the ocean? Where do you expect ferries to be located? There are very few ferries in the desert. So we have 32 people so far. Well, that's not bad. It's a start. I can say that 0 people will be there if we don't get 100 people to sign up relatively quickly for the convoy. Because if we don't have 100 people who have signed up, we will not get our own server. And if we don't get our own server, well, we have nowhere to play. We have no CC on the regular servers, we need a dedicated server. Good question, Kexiger. Ships, ferries, boats. Because we do have ferries in Norway, in the ocean. We have a huge ferry, or ferries going between Sweden and Finland, between Norway and Denmark. They are ferries. And the ocean between Norway and Denmark is called the North Sea. Yeah, I know we will get over 100. We always do. The question is when. And I'm going to take full responsibility for what happened last time when we had to reschedule the event. I just waited too long until I started pushing people to actually sign up. In the end, we had more than... I think we had 150 people at some point during the convoy last time. So evidently more than 100 people wanted to participate, but most people didn't sign up, unfortunately. Until the very last moment, or actually when it was too late. We don't want that to happen this time. Yeah, Kexiger, you definitely have to try EAA out. Just keep in mind that the quality of the map is, well, in some places it looks very nice. Absolutely. In other places it looks pretty horrible. So if you don't know where to see immediately, take a look around. I'm very sure you're going to find some places that you do like to haul on. Yeah, the North Sea's rough. Tell me about it. I lived next to the coast when I grew up. I had my own boat. My parents had their own boat. My brother had his own boat. Everyone had boats. So I spent a lot of time on the North Sea in my own boats fishing. I wasn't that far out there, but sometimes I went past the horizon, couldn't even see land. The south coast, just 70 kilometers outside of Kristiansand. That's great about this game. Everyone should know where Kristiansand is. I lived in a small city that unfortunately doesn't exist on SCS Norway, but 70 kilometers outside of Kristiansand. I actually once had a whale come up next to my boat, and I had a 23-foot boat at the time when that happened, so it was a fairly large boat for someone being 15 perhaps, but that was scary. my 23-footer didn't feel very big when that happened. So you took the ferry from Kristiansand to Denmark. Well, here in Stockholm, when we go drinking for 24 hours, we take the ferry from Stockholm to Helsinki in Finland. And basically we used to do the same thing when I lived down in Norway, and took the ferry to Denmark, party for 24 hours. I love you too, Babu64. And welcome to the stream. Oh, good question. I honestly don't know. I don't know. Never thought about it that way, what kind of whale it was. I was just shocked there was a whale there. Yeah, I don't know. Lucric, if I know where most of my community comes from, yeah, there's something called the YouTube Studio. You'll find a ton of statistics there for your channel, so I know where you come from, I know where you live, I know where your parents live. I know what countries you come from and approximately your age. Most of my viewers are between 18 and 25 and 25 to 34, for instance. And most of you come from Germany, Poland, Norway, Sweden, Denmark, UK. So, yeah. It's a lot of interesting statistics to read there. If you're a nerd, which I'm not. Hi Kevin from Kenya, welcome. And welcome to South America. If I can do a detour? I don't think so. Let's have a look at the map again, see. No, I can't do a detour. Well, the detour would be like... No. I can't do a detour. But what other things do you need to look at here? Oh, look at that. We have two churches here in Copiapo. No, no. Here's a change of scenery. We haven't seen any churches in a while. And Russian luxury apartments. I won't stream anymore today. After this one, I'm done for the day. I'm going to start working on my global and Eurasia map combo updates. And next week I have kids again, so no streams next week. Week after, I'm gonna get back to doing live streams again. I think, yeah, I guess it does look BTBS. Is it BTBS? Is it back to the Black Sea? Aha, break! Thank you. Lordy, traffic mods, there's a link to it in the video description. I'm using JL Trucks traffic mods. There's a link to my entire setup for EAA in the video description. Beyond the Baltic Sea is BTBS, you're absolutely right. Not back to the Baltic Sea. For those of you who weren't here in the beginning, I have recently found out that I absolutely hate Civilization 4. It kept me up till 5 this morning. It is currently, I still think it is available free of charge on Epic Games. I'm gonna do this. Don't have time to sit here and wait. Yeah, I know Civilization 4 is great. That's why I hate it. I mean, at 1 p.m., 1 a.m., I told myself, okay, just... What was that? Just one more move and then I'm gonna quit for the night. And 5 a.m. I was still doing one more. That's right, it's not Civ IV, it's Civ VI. Civilization 6, not 4. Why is Civilization 5 better than Civilization 6? Tudor, I have no idea. Give it a try. If it works on the regular servers, it will work on the dedicated server as well. Hearts of Iron also seems like a game you spend a lot of time playing, Perid. I don't need one more game I spend way too much time on. Honest to God, I don't have time for Civilization. How fun it might be, doesn't matter. I don't have time for it. You can't make it on a Sunday, Anders. I'm sorry to hear that. Please note, Anders, that it is possible, and that's how we have set it up, the convoy. You can join for a few hours if you like. You can join us in Iceland, obviously, where we start, and then in Thurso in Scotland, and in Rotterdam, Graz, and Port Said. So maybe you can make it one of those stints, or two perhaps. Yeah, there's way too many games. And I'm pretty sure that even if I was doing this full time, I still wouldn't really have time to play Civ 4 or Civ 6. Because I would be busy doing more videos. Well, Thanos, it swings both ways. Many people are on vacation, school is out, so people could sign up because of that, because it is in the summer. Swings both ways. Yeah, I will be on time. We have 2,200 kilometers to go, and it took us, well, an hour to do the first 800 kilometers. So we will make it in about 4 hours or so in total. Hi Tella, and everyone else who's recently joined us, thank you for being here. If you're enjoying the stream, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, goddammit! 70% of you are not this subscribing. I want more subscribers, please. Thank you. Oh, City Skylines. That is a game I'd love to play. I know I would love that game. I love the old SimCity games. But it's like, I mean, you can sit an entire day just working on a tiny piece of road. It's so time consuming. Actually, this isn't half bad. I don't care if you're ironic, Bengan, but this, looking straight ahead, this isn't half bad. I'm not gonna look to the sides. Hi, Roger. This is what I like about JL Trucks mods. Look at this. Isn't that just fantastic? Okay, admittedly the detailing isn't great, but still. And he's coming back. I'm gonna lose this race. Thailand, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Ah! I just hate Epic Store. I wish it didn't exist. I mean, I don't need both Steam and Epic. Of course, I have both. Especially if you want to run Snow Runner, you have to have Epic, but yeah. Hi, Stavi. Welcome. Yeah, convoys is a little bit like that, just follow the guy in front of you. But I don't know, I think it's a lot of fun doing it. I find it interesting to see how other people cope with different situations and how they react on the roads. It gives you at least some idea of how your driving skills are, I guess, compared to the people around you. And you get to see some pretty nice trucks sometimes. Hi Elton! Yeah, still northern Chile. Or is it southern Chile now? I don't know, it's not southern yet. Captain Chaos, using a CB might not be that much fun if you have a couple of hundred people playing together or doing a convoy together. I've never played Portal or Portal 2 for that matter. It's not my kind of game. Darkness is here. Welcome, Darkness. And welcome to Chile. David, I'm gonna say no. I think I know what fictional map of Poland you're talking about there, and that is on a completely different scale. And it's a standalone as well. So what you're looking for is maps that are compatible, if they are located in Europe, that are compatible with Pro mods. If they are, it might be possible to combine them with the Eurasia map combo. But Fictionia Polska is not compatible. Well, that's one of the problems, Bengan. Every time thinking is involved, it's not really a game for me. ETS2 player, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Are we talking about the mountain in front of us now, or? Yeah, that says a lot about Fictionia Polska. It is accurate, but only to 95%. So that's why he called it fictional. Oh, we paused it already. Sorry. Sorry, Kexiger. We're good on fuel. I'm not going to stop here. Not that I can, because there's no gas stations here. What am I thinking about? Yeah, there is a map of Vietnam. Apparently there is... Bengan, did you see that? There is a new version of Vietnam, the free version. But the free version is much, much smaller. What's with the biker? Is there any problems with the biker? Antarctica trucking, we did that. Unfortunately, Smelly Pengu has discontinued the Antarctica map. If you find a Antarctica map version 0.8 for 1.37, it's a stolen map mod. You do not use it, and I will never add it to my map combos. Yeah, I said that yesterday, Perid, that it wasn't out. And then I saw a post somewhere yesterday evening that said that it is out. Oh, this is going to be horrible. Crap. Will I be able to start here? Come on. Ooh. Barely. Yeah, where did I see that comment? About... it must have been on Facebook. I'll see if I can find it and post it to you, Bengan. And if it's more than just 3 cities, I might do a video on it as well, so everyone can have the link. I see the creator sometimes posting images, mainly of himself playing football. Doesn't feel like he's working on the Vietnam map anymore, or at least for now. Obviously he is, since there is a new version for 137 out for a free version, but still. I think the number one reason I love doing EAA so much is JL trucks traffic. Imagine this road with just regular European traffic. It wouldn't be the same. Yeah, Olaf, I'll do that. I'll let everyone know, and I'll definitely post it on the Discord server. And again, if there is more than the 3 cities we had last time, I will do a video on it as well. Apparently there is an updated version of Ross coming out very soon as well. It's more or less completed apparently. So maybe a version 7.8, maybe a version 8.0, maybe a working version of Ross even. Oh, and I'm gonna spend some time looking at the map, looking at the road again. That's not half bad. It could be normally Ivorian, depending on what group it is. If it's Hells Angels, I recommend you stay out of it. Do not crash into them. If it's Bandidos, stay away from them as well. There's a link to the truck in the video description, Kerry Jam. It's a paid mod. And it is still not updated for 137, unfortunately. It's still the 136 version. Which is the same that he made for 135 even, so... it's been a while since we had any updates to it. What is going on here? Hopefully they will, Kexiger. The problem with... And that's not a problem with EAA really, it's a problem with the game itself. If you want to do these narrow roads, you still have to lay it out if you want to have oncoming traffic. It still have to technically be a road with 2 lanes on it, so you'll have the AI driving like this with half of the car or truck outside of the road and magically balancing on the side of the hill. Unfortunately. So I kind of prefer it where they do these very, very narrow roads and you don't have any traffic. That feels a lot better than actually having traffic that looks so weird. Oh, that's right, Anders. And you're working for 8 hours? That would be 9 in the evening. No, you wouldn't make it even to Port Said. I know. Call in sick. Just tell them someone... well, not that someone died. Tell them your cat is sick. Buy a cat and say the cat is sick. Bengal, that's scary. I do not want to know how you found out there's a Pam Thack in Katrineholm. What you're looking for is Pam Thack on Facebook, and if you find a Pam Thack there playing a lot of football, there's our guy. It's Sunday, it's 2 p.m. First beer? Cheers, Kexinger. KS0, yes it is. Delete Europe works with most all add-on maps. In fact, I have a link to a video with the 3 suggestions of map mods you should try out as standalones in the video description. We've been over this, Arise. I do eat cats. And this city kinda looks familiar as well, doesn't it? It certainly doesn't look very Brazilian or Chilean. Chilean? I don't know. Chilean, maybe. No, you can't buy a wombat. They are an endangered species. Be nice to wombats. Do you mean the one, Thanos, where you could watch the entire trip across the river? That wasn't EAA. That was RC Brazil, I think. What do you mean, Arias? That's not a clean way to play a map standalone. You haven't watched the video. I suggested 2 ways you could play Ross as a standalone, Arias. Yeah, across the Amazonas, that was... I think that was RC Brazil. Look at that! Oh, shit! Moving on, where is it? There it is. We've gotta have a take a look at this. Isn't that just fantastic? Never mind what happened back there with my truck. It's fine. That is awesome. JL Truck, thank you very much for your traffic mods. I want to say we're going to take a break. I'll be right back and then pause the stream and fix some things, but I guess I can't do that. Close your eyes, please. Oh god, he's not going to move either. Oh, he is. Well, that was totally his fault, not mine. He had a green light, and still he brake tested me. So, once again, I'm innocent, of course. Moving on. Seriously, dude. I don't think you want to drink that ale. Ah. Oh, you're seriously? Well, I need to pay more attention. I'm fired. Well, you wouldn't be the first one saying that. No, one way includes changing the playing module areas like a pro. Yeah, well, Mrs. Miss Sushi isn't here today. Oh god, I should have called her Miss Sushi. Why didn't I call her Miss Sushi instead? Would that be racist? No, it wouldn't. calling her food can't be racist. Good question there, Ivorian. Yeah, I got a little brain damage when we hauled on Project Japan. I need to do more map mods where you haul on the wrong side of the road. It's so difficult. Speaking of maps you drive on the wrong side of the road, Tokyo Bayshore is out for 137. Don't know if you saw that. Unfortunately, it's just a compatibility update and some minor fixes. No new roads, no new cities or anything like that. The glass is dark, it's just water. Big Kev, thank you so much for becoming a subscriber. I appreciate it. Project Japan, I think it has been no, not yet, I think. It will be released. If it haven't been released today, it will be released next week. So it's very close to the release. Would that be BD Pro, Perid? If there's an Indonesian maps, there's a ton of them. And except for PJ Indo and possibly one more. Indonesians view quality different from us Europeans. Is probably a nice way of putting it. Wow, I'm gonna floor it. I'm not gonna floor it. I wanna floor it, but there's cars ahead of me. I'm gonna floor it. Oh, come on. Holy. Yes, 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 yes. Ah, the mighty Scania. And there we have another one. I'm fully aware we're doing 146 kilometers an hour. It's like if I was doing just 110 here, it would take us probably a week if we ever made it to the top of these hills. Well, I had to speed there. I mean, I can't brake when I know that I have to go up these hills. This truck isn't... It doesn't have crawler gears. I would have to teleport. And that's not gonna happen. You guys really should watch Indonesians playing ETS2 because they mainly do buses and they rarely do less than 200 kilometers an hour. Yeah, 12 gears, no crawlers. And if you want to find some people who do that in buses, do 200 kilometers an hour plus, you'll find most of them on Facebook. A few of them on YouTube, but most of them on Facebook. And you don't have to worry about them talking either, because they don't. They just play very, very, very loud music. In a speed rush, I have plenty of time. It's just that I don't have an entire week. I gotta pick up my youngest daughter from school tomorrow. Gotta complete the haul before that. By the way, we need to change this into daytime. Perhaps 4 in the morning. There we go. Oh, the Burma Road 1-to-1 scale. Accurately plotted, or however you say it. Oh no, Kexiger, you do not want to see the entire world in one downloadable map. That would be absolutely horrible. That would mean you have only one team in the entire world working on the map. Imagine trying to update everything on that map. You would have parts of it being like 10 years old. Because you will never see a whole world map based on what we currently have. That would be the old Mario map, and that was stolen, and well, yeah, a piece of crap is what it was. Well, many little teams, but you won't see them co-op in that way. But I hope we can get them to create map mods that works together so that we can combine all these maps into one giant world map. We have the Himalayas from the Chinese side, Captain Chaos. It's not that bad, actually. Sorry for being such a party crasher, Kexiger. Yeah, by pure coincidence, I do map combos, and yes, for eternity you will need those. Navi, this is the Scania 113H. There's a link to it in the video description. Yeah, Parrot, I hope I will. Maybe even be able to haul to the Himalayas again sometime in the future. With Himalayas looking better than ever. Excellent, Anders. Now, just to make sure, you probably should try to find someone who actually have COVID-19, so that you're actually... No, don't. It's better to lie and say you have COVID-19. As you can see at the bottom of the screen, we have another 1,689 kilometers to go before we reach our destination, so probably 2 hours. Which is decent. You mean I didn't follow that hand? No, I should have done that. I tried to when that tanker trucker hit me. I didn't hit him, obviously. He hit me. That's right, I am speeding. I really shouldn't do that. That's dangerous and illegal. Start the afterburner. I'm flooring it, dude. What just happened? Why is it nighttime now all of a sudden? It's 5:45 in the morning, and just a minute ago it was still daylight. What is going on here? Did we just incidentally swap into another time zone or something? Weird. Oh wait, did we just pass the equator? No. We did not. So right over, oops. Right around here, it turns from early morning daylight to pitch black. Weird. I don't think SCS has been playing with the skyboxes here. Maybe EAA have. That's one of the many interesting side effects of EAA. They get all these people working together and taking projects and bring them into EAA and just throw it in there, and they probably don't test it fully. Look at that! A cow! Hello, beef. Hi, Burger. How you doing? I discovered JL Trucks traffic mods about a year ago. Still find things I haven't seen before. Oops. Yeah, I don't fully understand how JL trucks traffic still works, considering it was made for 135, especially when you consider that breaking that Jessicat has to update his traffic mods every 2 weeks or so because there's another bug, and I've had no problems whatsoever with JL trucks traffic. Hi Makapaka and SOS team, welcome. Sorry that the nighttime is upon us. I don't know why that happened. I have no idea when it's going to be daylight again. Pam has PayPal now. Well, you know what that means. We might actually have the full version available as well. Yes, time zones are on, and they worked just north of where we are right now. And then they stopped working. Aero MC, the main difference between ROX Premium and the free one is that you have, well, obviously more of Ukraine, especially the last 8-10 cities or so just next to southern region. They don't exist on the free version. Pam works on a beautiful Vietnamese map that I by mistake did a video on. Well, not by mistake, but I found a link to it, and as I always try to do, I looked around, couldn't find anything that suggested that the link was fake. So I did a video on this fantastic Vietnamese map, and then Pam contacted me thanking me for the video and telling me that I was using a stolen link. He thanked me, and then he told me that I've used a stolen link, so I immediately removed the link, of course. And then he was kind enough to even send me an updated version of the map, so that I had the latest version of it. And then he also started doing a free version of the map, because I do believe that the video got quite a bit of attention, because it's Vietnamese maps. You don't see them that often. Chernobyl is available in 2.3 as well. And Pam Tack is one of the nicest people I've ever talked to. Really nice guy. He was 17 about a year ago when I did that video, and so we only sold it in Vietnam. You couldn't buy it anywhere else. You had to be a member of a Vietnamese forum, and I eventually found that forum and became a member of it. Didn't help me much because you also have to make a transfer, money transfer within banks in Vietnam. I'll see if I can find the link, Perid. Not now, but after this stream. This is not the T-Scania, this is the 113H. There's a link to it in the video description. It's made by Fabio Contier. It's a paid mod, by the way. And it hasn't been updated for 136. Pro mods will move to Turkey, Middle East and North Africa. This is a live stream, I have no comments. I'm not going to comment on that on the live stream. Okay, so it's 8 in the morning and it's clearly not daylight anymore. I'm going to change it to 9, see if that helps. Didn't help at all. So I'm going to change it to... You know what? I'm pretty sure the time zones situation is screwed up. I know it's screwed up. There we go. 11 in the morning you get some early daylight. Good morning, Malta. TSM left us back in 134, was it? Why is school closed tomorrow, Anders? Is it a national... Well, it's gotta be a national holiday. And they're gonna expand from that. Well, this is still a live stream. I still don't have any comments. But I'm very happy to see that the guys behind the Russian map mods are working together more and more. Hopefully we will have fewer situations where the different add-on maps in Russia are not compatible with each other. So I think the future for Russian map mods are very bright. Hi Marcos Helen, welcome to EAA South America. I think I read something about Hungary map and Indian actually starting to doing some development of it. So far he has only made compatibility updates to it, but from what I understand he will actually start working on updating the map now. I'm pretty sure it's Sergey Bengan. Maybe a couple of other guys as well, but mainly Sergey. I think Sergey is the force behind it, so we're all gonna owe him a ton. Good site to download all the maps, SCS forum.scssoft.com, and also rowextended.ro. They have a forum as well. You'll find the maps there. If they're not posted on RowX or on or Row Extended or the SCS forum, they probably don't exist. Yeah, the future, Kexiger, is mainly bright, and then there's some very, very dark clouds. That needs to be worked on. It is the second day of Pentecost tomorrow. I have no idea. So this is the first day of Pentecost. I have no idea what that is. We still have 1,391 kilometers to go if you look at the bottom of the screen. So that is probably 2 hours, maybe a little bit less. Yeah, there are some dark clouds, Kexiger, because I wish all map modder teams could work together, and unfortunately not all of them do. But it's been worse. I mean, there used to be no teams actually working together, or very few teams working together, and as I said, the Russian teams, they are working together now, or so it seems at least. But in Western Europe you don't have much cooperation. A1, which road is that? Oh, under Ping. Is it Pingst? Is that now? I had no idea. I don't have kids this week, you know. I don't care. So it's Pentecost is Pingst. I didn't know that. There you go. So it's the second day of Pentecosts. Very well. I'm swearing. I'm gonna try not to. So welcome to San Bernardo. I'm going this way, right? Yeah. Actually, on the EAA you find quite a lot of huge cities like this. Go to Rio on EAA, it's massive. The truck I'm using is the Scania 113H, and there's a link to it in the video description. Ooh. That was close. There's a link to it in the video description. It's a paid mod by Fabio Contier. And I'm glad someone finally asked that question. Well, if your graphics card is up for it, CJ, excuse me, Rio is pretty nice. Yeah. I mean, braking with this thing and the 65 tons of carrots, it takes a lot longer than I'm used to. Still having trouble remembering how much time I need to slow this thing down. Bought the paid version of what, Olaf? What did you buy? Yeah, 2070 should be just fine for Rio. There they are. It's the famous Queen, apparently. It's not Bandidos, it's not Hells Angels, it's Queen. Oh, the Vietnam. You bought it? You bought Vietnam? He sold it to you? Oh. Wombats are calling Olaf. Did you buy Vietnam map? Is that correct? And have you posted a link to it? Not... Wow. And have you posted a link to the web page where you bought it on the Discord server? Enrique, you don't need the promo to download Australia, no. Righty, I'm buying Vietnam as soon as this stream has ended. I'm finally gonna be able to do the right thing. I can't believe it. We finally have Vietnam available to us. That is so awesome. Well, there is a few things. I mean, I literally stole the mod by doing a video on Vietnam, and I still feel bad about it when I posted the link for it. And the link was available for the first like 1500 views of that video. So I feel, I honest to God, I still feel bad about it. So I really look forward to actually being able to buy it now. Yes, of course, Olaf. Please do. Please do. The Vietnam map is a standalone map, but it's a fantastic map. As I said, I did a video on it on 134 or whatever it was. Never mind the video, you don't have to watch it. Just follow the link Olaf is posting and buy the Vietnam map. You won't regret it. So yeah, that's, well, I need to do updated videos of my map combos first. Next thing I'm gonna do then next week is a video on the new version of Vietnam. Well, I do hope my video will sell some more copies. I'm not interested in the views of the video, to be honest, but I do hope it sells like 10,000 copies of the Vietnam map. Whatever I can do to compensate for it. Seriously, dude, for real? I'm invisible to you. Excuse me. Yeah, I gotta say, at the time when I did the video on Vietnam, there were way more views on that video than anything else I was doing at the time. So the interest for it is huge. CJ, I think the free version would disappoint you. I think he started from scratch on the free version. Costa Rica would be nice, North Korea would be nice, South Korea would be nice, all of China would be nice, especially the rural areas. No, Surav, not necessarily. Well, it depends. If all the contents is located in one place, sure. But otherwise, no, it wouldn't. Vietnam for 135 is not Vietnam for 137. There is no Scotland map. That's, well, ProMods has some of Scotland. Yeah, I need more than just one long road in China, Perrids. Yeah, I agree. ProMods Scotland is small. It's 1 to 15 scale, but it's all we have. XP won't allow, Surav. You're still on XP. Time to upgrade, dude. Hello, Queen. No, I will not make a map of Scotland. I will not make a map whatsoever. Trust me, you don't want to see my maps. They would be absolutely horrible. Mongolian truck drivers seem to be able to live a very, very interesting life, as do they in many countries in Africa, even here in Europe, apparently. Just ask Arias. Bugger. Hi Vadim, and welcome. Oh my god, someone disliked. Probably someone who joined us just as that tanker trailer smashed into the front of my truck. No, I don't think we have that anymore. I don't think we have that extra day off work anymore. Yeah, that's one way of doing it, Olaf. Sounds a bit risky, but it's Pam's decision how we want to do it. $4, that is US dollars, I assume. Price is good. That's less than €4. Yeah, so that's an excellent price for that map for US dollars. Would be awesome if 10,000 people saw the video and then bought the map. I'm sure we would see updates more frequently than to the map. Do you know if that is $4 for the for a lifetime of updates, or is it $4 US for per version? Sura graphics mods for ETS2. I have posted a link to that as well in the video description. The only graphics mods I use, links are found in the video description. I come prepared today. For everything except the Vietnam map. I don't have a link to that in the video description. And this is just horrible. What an awful bug they have here. So daylight starts at 1 PM and sunset is around 4 in the afternoon. And there is no good West Europe maps of Portugal, for instance. You just have to wait for Iberia. Yeah, you know what? I might want to try that. Let's... Whoa! Felt for a second like the game was going to crash there. Gameplay. Time zones. Full info. Disabled, perhaps. Let's see if that helps. So now it's 12:30 in the afternoon, in the evening, and let's whoa, let's see if we can change that now to 06. There we go. So hopefully this helps. There was a Spain and Portugal map. It was on the 1 to 15 scale, because it was slightly bigger than it should have been. I think that was from TSM, to be honest. So I think that was a stolen part of TSM. Yes, CJ, someone is working on Portugal. SCS. is working on Portugal. If some poor bastard is working on a 1 to 19 scale map mod of Portugal right now, I feel sorry for him. By the end of this year we will have Iberia map. Yeah, okay, so there is a Portugal map on 1 to 15 scale, but wasn't that just picked from TSM? Or was that a separate one? YouTube do allow some links in the video description. I'm not really sure which ones they allow or not. Ah, Beira Bikesam. Okay, so that wasn't based on TSM. I thought it was. Apparently I was wrong then. Bengan, you're also an administrator, so that could be the reason why. I have no idea why he made it a 1 to 15 scale when the rest of it is 1 to 19, but his choice. Hi Omer, it's Wombats and welcome. Maybe I would actually call myself Groundhog if Wombats didn't exist. Sergeant Groundhog. Maybe. Fosilla, it's no problem making the virtual Speditor recognize this map because I'm using the profile where I'm using this map, but that does not mean that the virtual Speditor will recognize the distances between the cities and possibly not even all the cities. In that case, you can still export the database and add them. So for this haul, I exported the database from the virtual Speditor and then added the two cities that I'm hauling between and the distance between them, and then imported the database back into virtual Speditor. And yeah, unfortunately, I said it was 7,500 kilometers. Maybe I should have lied and said it's 10,000 kilometers because we won't make it on time. But yeah, you can use virtual Speditor with basically any map out there. And by the way, if the virtual Speditor isn't able to show you the names of the cities you're looking for, then just discover those cities and it will detect them. Fanpunk Rocka in the house. Welcome, Fanpunk Rocka. How you doing? Could someone please ban Omer? He called me old. No, actually he called me older than Omer is. Omer, I'm 18, so I assume you are 17 then? I think this Los Angeles actually is the original. Yeah, the Earth is old. I'm not as old as Earth is. Perid, you're getting a permanent ban as well. They will expand EAA to cover, I think, all of South America. Says Bengan, who's literally 10 times as old as I am. Ciao, Luca. Oh, that's right. He's an admin. He could actually ban me. Concepcion. Okay, Grandpa, you're not senile, but you don't know how to find your way around Facebook. All old people use Facebook. Oh, for crying out loud, Kexiger. That is a permanent ban. A lifetime of bans from Truckers MP, World of Wombats, YouTube channel, Facebook, everything. Permanent ban. If Nefertiti was my first girlfriend, I think that also means that Nefertiti was my sister, which is horrible. Actually, I'm gonna eat your cat instead, Arias. First thing you want to do, PK, is update to 137. Why are you still on 136? There's no reason to still be on 136. Accurate. Oh, I will contact Pam, Olaf. Don't you worry about it. We just have to do another 801 kilometers here. Let's have a look at the map, because I seriously need more water. Kalia is here. Hi, Kalia. So, we're just north of Los Angeles and south of Concepcion. And only 795 kilometers to go. We're getting there. Bengan, are you seriously not buying the Vietnam map? That's weird. Why wouldn't you buy it? I think so, Alex. I think they will upgrade. Perhaps even, well, maybe not tonight, but tomorrow. Yes, I think so. Yeah, Los Angeles literally means City of Angels, doesn't it? You don't want to hug Arias Kalia. He just called me ancient, saying that Nefertiti was my first girlfriend. Which is a horrible thing to say if you think about it. Oh, close. Very close. Okay, so it's just the angels then. Why won't you take sides, Carly? I need help here. Fosilla, I don't know how to export and import. Thanks though. Thank you. I assume export and import, you're referring to the virtual Speditor. If you look inside the folder where you have the virtual Speditor, you have a file called config.cfg. And there you have a line that says database normal, I think it says. And you changed just the word normal to exports. And what happens then when you start the virtual Speditor is that it exports the database. So if you changed it in config.cfg to export, close the CFG file, open the virtual Speditor, and then closes the Speditor, you'll have a text file called database.txt. And it probably is 1.8 megabytes or something in size. At the very bottom you add a new line. The city name, semicolon, city name, semicolon, number of kilometers, 7,500 in my case, semicolon 0. Close it, change in the config.cfg file the line where it's again says normal now to import. And then you start the virtual Speditor and you'll have the correct distance between the two cities. Very simple. Also, there is a readme txt file where that information is found in the same folder where the rest of the virtual Speditor files are. Cheers. Oh, please, Arias, do a seppuku. I wish we were all from the internet. That will make the world so much more easy to live in. We're just messing around, Omer. Don't worry about it. Yeah, harakiri would be the right thing to do. Thank you, Vasila. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. That's very generous of you. Thank you. Yeah, how's the blender thing going there, Kalia? I'm very curious, you know. Yeah, but wouldn't it be great if we were all consisting... Well, we don't have to... You're taking it too literally, Kexiger. Oh, look at this beautiful waves of mountains. Game Diver, welcome. Also today, Colio, 1440p if you like. It works, finally. Well, I guess I shouldn't say much more, Kalia, about it. But it sounds very interesting. I didn't say EAA is perfect. Where did the mountains go, by the way? There they are. Hi Jeffrey, is that the new what? Kexiger, that would be the bike game I will never ever play. Version 1.0, I guess. Sounds absolutely completely boring. World bike game? No, no track IR, still track at clip. Still track at clip. I do have Toby as well, but my Toby is sitting right behind my tablet. So Toby can't see me, I can't see Toby. Wait, what? They're not selling Track IR anymore? Seriously? Oh god, there's a walking simulator as well. Actually, Goat Simulator is a great game. You really should try that out. If you haven't already. Being a goat is a lot more fun than it sounds like. When I die, I want to be reborn as a goat. There is also a stone simulator. It's true. You can choose to pet a stone. Jeffrey, I think it's time for Bengan's world famous Pulitzer Prize winning page on Row Extended Forum regarding different types of head tracking devices. What are these guys doing? Seriously? No one eats goats, Thanos. Who eats a goat? I'm sure there is a video where you can watch colors dry. Is it one of those ASMR videos where you can actually also hear how the colors are drying up? Let's not go there, Kalia. But if we continue doing that, I will have to spank you. And maybe I should get rid of my beard now in case people continue going down that road. There it is. Thank you, Bengan. So there is the Pulitzer Prize winning head tracking information link. Check it out if you're looking for head trackers and different alternatives, including completely free alternatives. I knew you were going to say that, Kalia. Gee. I have nothing further. I'm gonna focus on getting down the road here without smashing into anything. There's a very brave person. Look at that. And a photographer. Hi, Plum. Come on! $550 kilometers to go. Should be done in 45 minutes or less. I wish we had solo trucks in ETS2. I'm not entirely sure I understand Thailand. Yeah, it is 750 horsepower, I kid you not. I think it's actually... no, you can't see it there. But unless I put the wrong engine in, it's 750. Not the original 730. This is a slightly chipped version of it. That's ballsy, Kexiger. When I do 550 alone, I do it in 30 minutes. I'll start looking at the information about Asia and start posting things as soon as possible. Yeah, I'm gonna agree it is 750 very old and very tired horses. I don't think they're actually called horses, the things I have under there. It's 750 Bengans, I think. Thanos, I think what you need to ask yourself is, would it benefit Wombat to try to flirt with an instructor? Would any instructor find him attractive? Probably not. Whoa, dude! Seriously? 750 wombats? You have any idea how strong, powerful wombats are? I probably have 750 rabbits behind me. Very, very fat rabbits behind me. And 0 carrots. Puerto Montt. Osorno. Sounds like Italy. Osorno. Valdivia. Puerto Monti. Sounds very Italian. With its overwhelming charm, Wombat passes every test. No, I don't think so. Parada de Caminos. Parade of the trucks, I guess. Ah, truck stop. Paradas de Caminos, truck stop. They did make a map of Antarctica, or they happen to be named Smelly Pengu. Unfortunately, it's discontinued. Das Maisbrot? I have no idea what Maisbrot is. Except that it's Portuguese, I think. Which means that I can say something truckers understand, but I wouldn't be able to order a beer. Well, why didn't you just say maisbröd then? Bengan. Maisbrott. Sounds like some kind of crime. Oh, and Chile, that's Spanish. Okay. Well, I wouldn't do the truck stops unless I felt very, very, very lonely. And I doubt I'll ever feel that lonely. Well, this part looks nice at least. There's this island called Mistake Island. Oh god, I want to live there. Could be that this part was made by someone not located in South America, perhaps? Whoa, you're going that way, I'm going this way. But I do feel like this section of the map is made somewhere else. Doesn't really feel like South America, does it? And I don't know if you noticed, but the containers behind me, they are not refrigerated containers either, so it's probably baked carrots by now. Astro Falcon, no, I didn't have time to test Project Turkey yet. I've just seen a ton of images. I will start testing Project Turkey tonight and add it to my map combos starting tomorrow. Wait, is Auckland a copy-paste of some parts of Europe? Because this is copy-paste from Europe. Well, even if Chile consists of different climate zones, the roads should look the same. Well, I'm blaming EAA for the dislikes because they did a copy-paste. Maybe the dislikes was made by wives of 3 guys watching my videos. By 3 wives that asked their husbands to take the garbage out and they didn't. How I have motorcycles passing by driving very slowly. That's how traffic works. I also use traffic mods, if that's what you're asking. I looked into it. It turns out it doesn't matter how many dislikes you have in a video. That doesn't affect the visibility or how often the video is suggested on the internet or on YouTube. Fact is, there are very popular videos with more dislikes than likes even. And the reason the motorcycle doesn't have sound is because they were made for 135. JL has still not updated his traffic mods for 137, unfortunately. Thank you, Kexiger. It feels nice to have at least one friend here. When I'll do Truckers MP, Quentin, on the 9th of August, together with you, I hope, for the convoy, the Hunger Games Convoy we're doing on the 9th of August. For those of you who just recently joined, thank you so much for being here. If you haven't done so already, subscribe, press the like button, and above everything else, sign up for the convoy. We need 100 people to sign up as quickly as possible, just so that we can secure the server. I do expect at least 150 people to actually be part of the convoy, so I have no doubt we will get there, but the question is how quickly we will get there, because even though it's more than 2 months until the convoy starts, we need to secure the server within a couple of weeks now, just to make sure we actually have the server on the 9th of August. Kexiger, you've never been part of our convoys. They've never been chaotic. We use Viva NL or Viva CC convoy control, and they're keeping everyone in a very short leash. It works beautifully, so I wouldn't call them chaotic. Yeah, we've actually had 2 now, both of them with Viva, and then we participated in one with Viva, and no chaos. It was smooth as my ass. Actually smoother, much smoother. Timu, welcome. Happy Sunday. Scooby-Doo, I'll do my updates of the Eurasia edition tomorrow, and my global edition on Tuesday or Wednesday, depends on what kind of problems I run into. Call the Bulgarian police. We're trying to avoid chaos. They are professional. Yeah, right. It's 18 minutes to Saturday. To Saturday? I think you mean Sunday, Ivorian. I could be wrong, of course, if you're on a different planet than I am, but Monday even, okay. Oh! You just wait, or not, by all means. We're still in Chile, I think, and we have 200, oh my god, 200 kilometers only to Quellon. Where we will end the stream. Which is a good thing, because it's been a lot of fun, but Jesus, am I tired. I'm not gonna sleep, but I need to secure England and London on Civ 6. And then I'm gonna secure the links to Vietnam map. And then I'm gonna start work on my map combos. So I'm glad it's only almost 4 o'clock here in the afternoon. It's gonna be a busy evening. I'm not playing online, Vice. This is EAA. You can't do EAA online. Do you have to deliver to Argentina or Chile? No, there's no law that says you have to deliver to Argentina and Chile. Chris Upton, welcome, sir. Nice having you here. braking. And I'm gonna read up on the news as well. Perfect. There will be no time for Civilization 6 tonight. I haven't tested on 1440p on a 2060. Oh, on a RTX 2060. I don't know, Quentin. Probably. Do we really have a ferry? I can't remember. Oh, there is a ferry. What am I doing? Seriously? Where are we? Oh, there we are. Right, there is a ferry. I'd forgotten about that. I have not tried ETS2 in virtual reality. Can't afford the VR headset. Too many other things I want to buy first. Ciao cow! Right! We have still 159 kilometers to go. The ferry is out, so you have to go take a detour around, go back all the way, and then maybe we are running late anyway. Change this to daylight. You don't like flickering textures on ETS2? Do you know anyone who likes flickering? Are we on Australia map now? This looks like Australia-Tasmania map. You want me to tell you a joke, Thanos? Okay, here goes. I'm 18. You like that? Well, I wish we didn't have more ferries than we absolutely have to have on this game. It all makes me sad when people ask for additional ferries. Puente Prudoe. Well, you know, when you grow older, you'll understand. Even though I'm 48, I literally still ask myself what I'm gonna do when I grow up. Come on, Galia, that's not fair. You're a girl, we can't joke about girls' ages. So you shouldn't be allowed to joke about ours either. Well, the thing is, Kexiger, I mean, I can take that I'm 48. Honestly, I have no problems with it. I'm only joking about it. But I never ever feel like I am 48. It always feels like I mostly feel like I'm around 28, perhaps. I never feel like an adult, really. Where we're now, we're about 133 kilometers from Quellon in southern Chile. And I still wonder when I will feel like, yeah, I'm an adult, I'm gonna take charge in this situation. Never feels like that. No, actually, Perry, we're very grateful. Please stay inactive. Yeah, there's a similar saying in Sweden as well. And I never really feel like 18. God, I hope I'll never feel like 18 again. But yeah, still feel like 28. And I gotta wonder, does people like... I know that President Trump feels like he's still 18. He's said that himself. He's not old, yada yada yada. But an actual adult like Obama, does he still feel the same way? I mean, you can like him or dislike him. You have to agree that he's a very intelligent person. He doesn't say anything without thinking it through first. Does he feel like an adult? I don't. I have no wife, Thanos, thank God. I'm single. Hi, Kalia. Yeah, 28 felt right. I think I felt like I don't know if that's the reason, but I felt like I was an adult when I was 28. At least I think I felt like an adult back then. Oh, Trump's wife. Which one of them? We've had 3 now. Right, let's not turn this into a political discussion. Most of us are from Europe, so I think most of us will agree, but still we have friends from the States here, and they might not agree with us. So let's talk about something else, shall we? Let's talk about the fact that we are in Castro. Let's not talk politics and then we reach Castro. Morocco to Lebanon. Why such a short haul? Yes, of course I want to do that. Am I getting close to Husqvarna, Grenna? No, let's not talk about marriage of our... It kinda is the world's end, you know. Quellon is pretty far south. And Quellon is also the one of the 2 last cities on Pan American Norte. On the Wikipedia page for Pan American Norte, they state 2 cities as the most southern city for Pan American Norte. Quellon is one of them. I can't remember the name of the other one. Let's talk about the convoy. Excellent choice. So the convoy, let's repeat that. If you haven't signed up for the convoy yet, please do. We need 100 people to sign up as soon as possible. I do know that we will eventually have 150, 200 people joining the convoy. That's not the problem. The problem is we need people to sign up quickly so that we can secure the server. There's a link to it in the video description. Please sign up. And also, we're starting a Bolungar week. If you can't be there at 10 AM, no panic. You can join us in Thurso in Scotland, or in Rotterdam, or in Graz, or even in Port Said during the convoy. So you don't have to be there for the entire haul. It's 8,500 kilometers, and not everyone can take 12 hours off to do that, but maybe a few hours, maybe 2 hours or 4 or 6. The choice is really yours this time. Plutala, we had 150 people joining the last convoy we did. We were at 120 during the first convoy we did, so yeah, it's a lot of fun, and it's well organized as well. The convoy will take place, it has to take place on its own server, on an extra server, just like it did the 2 other times we did convoys, because we use Viva Netherlands, the VTC Viva, as convoy control. I'm not sure we would be very popular if we started sealing of cities on the regular servers. Yes, it's gonna be on pro mods, of course, because we are starting in Iceland, we're ending in the Middle East. So pro mods is required. And I'll have a video out with more exact times for when we reach Thurso in Scotland, when we reach Rotterdam, things like that. And that video will be out sometime next week. I just have to do another update of both my map combos and of the Vietnam map, and then I already had 3 other maps I was gonna do videos on next week, so that's 7. And then of course the Hunger Games Convoy. Yes, Leo, this is Fabio Contier's 113. Still version for 136. Or 135 actually. Never mind. It's the same version. And yeah, so no F mod yet. Still waiting for that to happen. Bienvenido a Quellon. ¿Cómo está Quellon? Drugs is always an option, CJ. Oh, breaking. So there we have it, 1 kilometer to go. It's called the Hunger Games Convoy because it sounded cool at the time when we decided a name. But I can defend the name because we're gonna be convoying for 12 hours. So you're gonna be hungry during the convoy or after the convoy. Seriously. We just thought it was a cool name for the convoy. We talked about it on Discord. What should we call the convoy? And someone came up with the Hunger Games Convoy. So yeah. There will be bathroom breaks in every second hour or so. There will be 5 minutes breaks. Wow, that's a weird place to unload. Okay, that's not gonna work. But there will be 5 minutes break in Thurso, in Rotterdam, in Graz, and in Port Said. So basically every second hour or so. Ah, so Quito is Quito. There we go. I'm late. And it's still called carrots, so it can't be that bad. It's not called soup, carrot soup or something. It's still carrots. So that's good. And we got absolutely no money, no experience. Oh well. And now I'm gonna get a lot of damage, which is a perfect way to end this stream, I guess. It's similar to how we do it anyway, so. Yeah, you're telling me all the time, Bengan, but you also call me senile, so you shouldn't be surprised you always have to tell me. Olaf, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I really appreciate you being here, and some of you even being here for the entire stream, both today and yesterday. That's fantastic. Thank you so much for doing that. And before you leave, that is utterly disappointing. I was kind of hoping the truck would be jumping around. What a disappointment! And in some way, probably a perfect way of ending the stream anyway. Thank you so much, guys. Take care. Have a great Sunday afternoon. I will post links to the Vietnam map on the Discord server. Even if Olaf did it, I saw that someone asked for the links in the Asia's channel on the Discord server, so I will post them there if Olaf hasn't already done it. I'll do a video on it, of course. And tomorrow I'll update my Eurasia map combo for Project Turkey. And on Tuesday I'll update my global edition with Project Turkey and the new road connection from Great Step to Ross. And then I'm gonna do a video on Vietnam, obviously. So I'm gonna try to give you as much enjoyable videos next week as I possibly can. Thank you so much for being here. Take care, everyone. Have a great Sunday evening. Bye bye.